Hello, my name is Charles Doyle. I'm here to talk to y'all about why I think hunting is a good thing. I could come up with many reasons to why I think hunting is a good thing, but I just picked out the most important ones that I think y'all should know if y'all don't know much about hunting. I picked out the most important ones that I'm going to tell y'all. So, according to the Wide Open Space article, hunting teaches gun safety, which is to me very important because guns are very dangerous. Most of y'all know that, but if not, guns are very dangerous. They're nothing to mess with, and you need to know the ins and outs about all your guns, how to use them properly, and people like every day are getting hurt or killed by guns. Not all accidents, but accidents happen with guns a lot of times. And hopefully if you knew how to use a gun or the safety about a gun, we can minimize, not take away all injuries or accidents and deaths from guns, but you could minimize the incidents. And actually, I saw on the news or social media not long ago, two people were in a car messing around with a gun. I don't know what the reason for that was. The gun went off and hit some guy in the head and hurt him very badly. I actually think he lived through it though, but that's just a reason that you should always be careful with a gun and know what you're doing with it. And the number one rule that my dad told me with a gun is to always treat it as if it's loaded. Even if it's not, just don't mess around with it and be as cautious as you can with it, which I have to this day tried to follow that as much as I can. Another story I have is actually my grandpa's brother a long time ago was involved in a hunting accident with a gun and actually killed. He was out hunting and his friend accidentally, the gun went off, shot it, and it hit him and ended up killing him, which was unfortunate, but accidents like that happen, and that's why everyone needs to know gun safety because it is very important. So the next reason is an article I saw by Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation that hunting is conservation. It's the main way for conservation, and also it's management. Hunting controls the population, keeps it at a minimal, doesn't let it get overpopulated, or tries its best to not let it get endangered, to let animals get endangered. You don't want animals getting overpopulated because some can become a nuisance and end up becoming roadkill. That happens a lot, which causes a lot of damage to your car. It could hurt, injure, or kill people. It could hurt, injure, kill the animal, which is never a good thing. So that's one reason hunting is good, because for conservation, you don't want a ton of animals of one certain population running around like crazy. So another reason is that hunting is a reason to get outside. Hunting is my life and it's my favorite thing to do. I love being outdoors, in the nature, and just seeing all the wildlife that's out there. And it's a reason to go out and bond with your friends or family, because who knows, maybe back at home your dad, your mom, or brothers and sisters aren't around you as much as you would like because of work or school or something, whatever it may be. And going out to a ranch or a friend's ranch or somewhere to go hunting or something, it's a good reason to bond with them and have a good time with them. So hunting is also a very good way to get a source of food. Whether it be a deer, bird, pig, something, whatever you want it to be, it's a good source of food. Some of them are very healthy, lean, like meat. You can put a lot of food on the table for your friends and family. Make many meals out of it. And also, they it's not very expensive to get it processed. So you have good food out of it, you can feed a lot, and it's not very expensive, which is all good things for it to be a good source of food. Now the last, and I think most important reason hunting is good is because it teaches very, very valuable lessons. And this article I read, the Grand View Outdoors article, taught me this, which I totally agree with it. It teaches you discipline, patience, endurance. And those are all very important things to know, not just hunting, but in life and down the road, maybe your career or whatever you may do. But patience is a very big thing when it comes to hunting, because you can sit for hours and hours, maybe weeks, maybe months, or a whole season, depending on how much animals you have on your property or wherever you are. You will sit there a long time and nothing will happen, but that happens sometimes, and you just got to keep trying. And another thing it does is hunting teaches one to live with disappointment and failure. And this can happen not in just hunting, but with school or with life. Maybe you failed a test or got a bad grade or get fired from a job. It happens, and you just got to keep going and keep pushing through and make the best you can out of the situation. So these are all the reasons that I think hunting is very good, and I hope I persuaded you to think hunting is good also if you already didn't. And yeah, thank you so much for listening.